So, rumor came out today that apparently Aquaman's villain for his film will be Black Manta. You know, Aquaman's arch nemesis. Probably one of the most badass DC villains ever. This dude, seriously, if you thought Deathstroke was badass, you wait till you see Black Manta in action. Seriously, that... man. Now, on one hand, I'm excited because, one, it's, Black Manta's finally getting, his film debut to showcase his sheer, utter awesomeness. But at the same time, it's kind of like, really, we're just going to use Black Manta right out the gate? Really? Now, yeah, I'm fully aware that Aquaman doesn't have the biggest rogues gallery, or the most known rogues gallery. In fact, if you go to somebody, a casual comic book fan, and yeah, I know Aquaman's popularity, thanks to the Jeff Johns run and a few other things here and there have helped, but really, when you think Aquaman villains, the two usually that come to your mind, even me at points, because, yeah, like I've said, as much as I love Aquaman, I will openly acknowledge, yeah, his rogues gallery is something to be wanting, but the villains we do know of are total badasses. So, but yeah, when you think Aquaman villains, the two that come to your mind are Black Manta and Ocean Master. It's really it. Scavenger recently, but still, I digress. Now, the thing with Black Manta is that, yes, he has a major blood debt with Aquaman. Him and Arthur Curry have some serious hatred towards one another. Aquaman murdered his father. Black Manta murdered his father. Aquaman's father. They both killed each other's dads, and yeah, they've consistently hurt each other throughout the years. I mean, Black Manta in the pre-52 murdered Aquaman. Aquaman and Mera's youngest child, their baby, out of spite. He did it because he thought it was fun. This dude is just a fully functional psychopath. And he has gone toe-to-toe with a man who can survive the deepest, darkest trenches in the sea. So, yeah, this dude deserves some respect. At the same time, I kind of wish he was saved for, like, a sequel film. But on the other hand, maybe you can use Black Manta... And, yeah, I kind of wish for a sequel movie to kind of, expand on his kind of rage, his rage towards Black Manta. Excuse me, Aquaman. You can really expand further on Aquaman's, his and Aquaman's rivalry. And for all we know, that Aquaman's been around. But on the other hand, let me say this: on the other hand, in this universe, it looks like Aquaman's been around in the shadows. So maybe have it that Black Manta and Aquaman have been doing this for a while. They've been fighting this kind of secret war against one another for a while, and now it's kind of come to a head. And here's an interesting way to go about this, and this is how to do Ocean Master in the next movie. You can have it that Black Manta is taking the fight, has returned in the first film, he's come back, he's taking the fight to Arthur, and he does something just so evil, like he blows up a section of Atlantis, or he kills a bunch of Atlanteans, or something to that degree. He does something awful to the Atlanteans, and Orm goes, not having this. Arthur, you fucked up. You didn't kill this guy when I told you to. Now we're going to go up there and just destroy everything. So maybe what you can do is have Black Manta just start, he loses in the end, but at the same time, he starts a war between the surface world, the surface and Atlantis. Would be a cool way to do it, is have it that Black Manta in the first movie, he kickstarts you can have Orm in this movie fighting alongside Aquaman, and then he does something, and Orm's like, "Look, bro, you gotta kill him. You can't just let him go." Aquaman's like, "I can't do it. I gotta let you go." And Manta's like, "Bye," and he just blows up like the royal building, like the why did I say royal building? The palace to Atlantis, or something like that. And Orm's like, "I told you to kill him. You didn't kill him. You're done." And the Atlanteans are like, "Yeah, you're no king. You let a surface dweller do this to us when you had the chance to kill him. So we're kicking you off the throne." So have it right out. Aquaman's forced to no longer be king. Him and Mera are dethroned. Orm comes into power, and Orm's first act is, we're going up there, showing them who's boss. and have, if you can get an Aquaman 2, you can have, kind of like I don't know if you could do War for, Throne of Atlantis as a sequel film, because that would involve the Justice League, but I don't know, maybe do like a loose story of it, because again, there's been tons of DC stories where Orm leads an attack on Atlantis, but I'm pretty sure in this day and age they would try to do maybe I would not put it past them for a second film to do a loose adaptation of Throne of Atlantis and just have only a few Justice League characters there. I don't know. So, yeah. On one hand, I'm yeah, but Black Manta's his ultimate enemy, so I don't know. But at the same time, you could do something really cool with Black Manta and maybe have their rivalry around, just like how it's very insinuated that Batman and Joker have been doing this for a long time in this universe. So maybe have it with the same way with Aquaman and Black Manta, where they've had this rivalry, they've done shit to each other, and you can have it that Black Manta gets the last laugh, takes down something in Atlantis, or kills... Because Orm, in some incarnations, he had a love interest and sometimes wife, so maybe have it in this universe, Orm's family gets killed, or their mother, they have this, they have, different dads say mom. So have it that Black Manta murders Aquaman and Orm's mother. Arthur's like, God, what did I do? Orm's like, you fucked up is what you did. So you could do that, and then, Arthur's forced to abdicate from the throne. Yeah. That could be a cool way to do this film. But again, going back to, initially in this film, like I said, like I said initially in this vid, it hasn't been officially confirmed that Black Manta will be the main villain of Aquaman, and I just figured I'd come on here and talk about, how exactly you could do this kind of story, how exactly you could go about doing this kind of story, and, yeah. But, yeah, I just want to come on here because, yeah, I really dig Black Manta. He's one of my favorite DC villains. So, and I figured, yeah, I'd like to see him, but at the same time, is he the right villain to use right out the gate? But who knows? Maybe they can pull, and maybe they can pull it off. So you guys tell me, what do you guys think of the idea of Black Manta being the villain in the first Aquaman movie? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.